Hello guys, hello, good afternoon. You are welcome to my YouTube channel. It's your girl, your sister, and your friend Kate Alexi. How are you guys doing out there? A happy Sunday to you. I hope you guys are having fun out there because it's a long weekend. Yes, so it's a holiday here tomorrow. So today I am here again to talk about infertility. Yes, this topic is a very broad one. So last time I talked about the effect of infertility in the marriage. Um, but today I'm going to be talking about the options of infertility, that is infertility options. What are the things you are supposed to do when you know you have tried everything and it didn't work for you? So what are the things that you think you can do to achieve a pregnancy? Yeah. Infertility is a very um, stressful journey for so many couples who are trying to conceive. Yeah, it's very stressful. The journey is stressful. Okay, so like in my last video I talked about one of the infertilities of divorce. Is divorce an option? Is separation an option? Is taking your life an option too? No, don't get depressed over it. Don't get worked up over this infertility journey. It's a gift that God gave every woman, every man, to go out there and multiply. But because of the nature of the environment and some things that we put in our body sometimes can cause harm to us, and we cause us to not to be able to have a child. But today I have good news for you. Yes, it's good news. I know some people might be wondering, oh, good news, but are this person got the good news yet? Yes, good news. When you are fighting infertility or you are going through infertility, there are options you can do. You can go to see a doctor for medication like Glomid. Yes, they can prescribe Glomid for you to take. So it helps you to ovulate very well if you are lacking ovulation. So that can also help you to conceive. Then another thing is the IUI, which is a Tri-Uterine Insemination. It's like artificial insemination. So whereby the doctor will prescribe some medication for the lady to be taking. And this process is just for them to monitor the follicles, which is the eggs of the woman, and whereby they take the sperm or semen and insert it directly to the woman uterus. So it can only work for a woman or a lady whose two fallopian tubes are open, like open, not like blocked. If your fallopian tubes are blocked, this procedure is not for you. But if your fallopian tubes are open and you don't have any other obstruction in the way of the uterus, so this one is for you. So which is the intrauterine insemination, where they just take your husband's sperm and insert it directly into your uterine cavity. So I'm not a doctor, so the one I know I'm telling you. And this process is not too expensive. I think at around the at 2015, 16, 17, it used to be like $350, but I don't know how much it is in Africa or Nigeria. But here in Canada, it costs $350. Maybe this time it will be like $400. It's not too expensive. If you have a coverage from your company, You can get the medication for maybe half a price. If the medication is like 300, you can pay like 150 or 100. Some medications are not covered at all, which you have to pay, buy it on your own, and when you are filing your tax, you can get it back from your tax. So that is the uh that one for the artificial insemination. It works for some people. Some people try it for like 2 to 3 times before they are able to achieve pregnancy. So another thing that you can also do is IVF. Thank God for the technologies. They are doing so much to help a couple achieve pregnancy. So you can go for an IVF. So who are candidates for IVF? Those who have a blocked fallopian tubes. If your fallopian tubes are blocked, and you have maybe um, fibroids. If like, it depends on the fibroid, it depends on the size of the fibroids. If the fibroid is in the founder of the uterus, which means the uterine cavity, if it's just on top of the uterus, they will ask you to remove the fibroids before going for the procedure. So that is that one. Then if you have a endometriosis, if you have endometriosis, so it's going to be also difficult for you to achieve a pregnancy during the IVF. But doctor will try to like kind of monitor you and give you some medication you can take in order to reduce the endometriosis, and the fibroid can be taken out. If the fibroid is not in the founder of the uterus, they can just carry out the procedure. This procedure is not easy. It's not easy, especially for ladies. It's not easy. It's very painful. It's a very painful procedure, especially when they are extracting the eggs from your from your ovaries. Yes, because they are going to extract eggs from your ovaries. So I know some people don't have ovary too. Even if your fallopian tubes are blocked, you still have ovary where your eggs come from, or where you release eggs from. So if your ovaries are intact, you are a candidate for IVF. So they'll give you some medication, and when it's time that you are supposed to be ovulating, they just monitor the follicles through ultrasound, and they extract the eggs and put in the incubator, whereby they will take your husband's semen and insert it directly to the eggs, which they call the follicle. So they have to wait for like 3 to 5 days and see if it will result to an embryo. So if you are lucky and you get like 3 days embryo or plastosis, which is the 5 days of implantation, or sorry, of fertilization. So the 5 day of fertilization is what they call plastosis. So this plastosis is like let's say 99 or 90% that it will lead to pregnancy when being planted into the uterus. So during this process of extraction, it's not easy. It's very, very painful. The doctor is going to tell you it's painful, but you're going to bear it because you want a baby. So that is that. You can try that. So some people also do this IVF for like many times before they can achieve pregnancy. So people will just do it once and they get pregnant. So we tried 6 times. I know of a woman who tried for 6 times and she didn't get pregnant. She just relaxed, and doctor told her she can never conceive naturally. Even when she went back to do it for the 7th times, the doctor refused. They said because of her age, and she does not have a good quality egg, and she has diabetes, she has so many things, so there's no way she could get pregnant. And God may have it. She's my friend, she's very close to me, maybe probably she's watching this video, and she got pregnant. She's a testimony. She got pregnant naturally at the age of 46 years. She has a baby now. I think her baby is 3 years old already. So that is it. It's not like just going for an IVF alone. When you are going for an IVF, you also have to be ready financially, because there are a lot of things you need to spend. You need to spend your time, spend your money, your emotion, everything about you. You just have to put it inside the IVF. Your work, you have to take days off, like a month off work, in order to undergo this procedure. Then you have to be going from test to test, going to the hospital to do scan, do ultrasound, all of that. You have to spend money. It's very expensive to do an IVF here in Canada. It costs $12,000 to $17,000. The $12,000 the clinic, not the clinics are good, but they are not like equipped like some other fertility clinics. So if you are going to class, like they have a first class, second class, that first class fertility clinic, you have to spend up to $17,000 in order to carry on out the IVF procedures. Then so when doing this process, you also have to go for an acupuncture. Some people do acupuncture in order to help blood flow to the uterus. So this procedure, if you do it and you are able to conceive, it's good. It's a blessing too. God have used the doctors to be helping the infertile couple to achieve pregnancy, and it's been working. It's working for so many people. And I will encourage you, if you have the money. I know everybody have money. If you can afford it, please go for it, instead of crying and quarreling inside the house, and thinking of separating or getting divorced. Please embrace this. There's no amount of money that you will spend that is too much to have a child. When that child comes, you won't even remember what you have spent. Even if you build, you sold a house to achieve that goal of having a child. When you look at your baby in the face, you are like, oh God, I thank you. You won't even remember. Even if it makes you to become poor, you will be happy. So that is it. Then when you have tried IVF and it didn't work for you, there is another option you can embrace. Maybe as a woman, you don't have enough eggs, or the doctor say your eggs are diminishing, or your eggs are very bad. So you can go for an egg donor. So the doctor will say, because of your age, you don't have a good quality egg, so they want you to go and buy a donor egg. So that's where you go to air bank and try to look for a donor egg. Like here in Canada, they don't buy egg from a donor. They don't sell donor egg here. So what they do here, if you want to help any couple that want to do an IVF and they need a donor egg, if you can help, you can just donate eggs for them without collecting any money from them. That's what they do. They don't collect money from egg here. And I think other country, you can search online, you can meet with your doctor, and try to find a place where they say you can buy the egg, where they can transport the egg to the clinic where you are going to do the IVF procedure. So that is another way of achieving a pregnancy, because they said using a donor egg, a much younger person egg, is like 100%, possibility that you will get pregnant. So it's not a bad thing to use a donor egg to conceive, because that child, you are going to put that child in your tummy. The thing is, they are going to use your husband's semen to fertilize that egg, and you will put the embryo in your in your uterus for 9 months, and the baby is still going to be feeding from the placenta, which is from your body, and you might likely share a DNA. I think I was reading something online that was about 3 years ago, and I did a little research that if a mother uses a donor egg to conceive a child, there is possibility that you share a DNA with that child. So don't be afraid. The child will still look like you. They will still find your blood, trace of your blood in the child. Don't let people put you down. Don't let people tell you, why are you using the donor egg? It's not your child. Like, seriously, a child that you put in your tummy, you carry in your tummy for 9 months. So 9 months. So don't look to that you say, no, I don't want to carry another person's child. You tell me it's your child. Yes, it's your child. And you don't be afraid that they are going to collect the child from you, because you will not be able to trace the person, the egg donor. You will not be able to trace the egg donor. So they don't give their information. Like, some of them, they give name, but they don't tell you where they live. They don't give phone number. Some of them, they don't even put their old picture. They put their baby picture, so that you can look at the baby picture and view the egg they're going to buy. Like, if you buy it, like, the baby is going to look like that person. So that how, and most of the things that you do, the person also does. You can see what the person likes, what you like, if they mesh together. So if you both have the same similarity for things that you do, then you pick that egg and use it. So yeah, you can use the egg donor. Then if you feel you don't want to use an egg donor, you can also adopt an embryo. It sounds strange, right? Yes, this embryo is whereby you go to the hospital. There are some couple who have used embryo and they have some left. Maybe they already have cheap pregnancy and they don't want to have another child, and they say they don't want the other embryo. They don't want to use it anymore. They want to donate it to any couple who are ready to adopt. So they just donate to them for free. Some of them can also buy. They sell. Some of them sell embryo. They can just sell it to you. But buying embryo is very, very expensive. It can cost up to $30,000. Yes. So some of them might not even take too much money from you. They hear about your story. They might decide to reduce the money from you. So this embryo, I know some couple we don't want to do it, especially if one of the couple is fertile. Let's say the man is fertile and they bring in an embryo, if you know, go well. So it's actually especially for couple who are both infertile. Yeah. So if the couple, the lady is infertile and the man is infertile, they can use that embryo, a donor, to achieve a pregnancy. Then another thing that we also be looking at, when the embryo donor didn't work for you, I will also suggest you go for a surrogacy. Yes, you know, some Africa, let me use Africa setting now. Some Africa husband, I want to say husband, don't like this story. They don't want to hear it like when you say you want to use a surrogacy to achieve a pregnancy. They won't take it. They are like, no, I can't. No, when I know that I'm fertile, I am a man, I can actually go and impregnate another woman to give me a child instead of doing this. No, it's not a taboo as you look at it. It's not a taboo. It's not an abomination. Using a donor, a surrogacy is not a sin. It's not a bad thing. If you are really educated and you do a research, you know that using a surrogacy is even good. Yes, it's good. It can help the woman to have a baby on her own, of her own. For example, if I'm unable to conceive and I get somebody to help me use my egg and my husband's sperm and put in her womb, after 9 months she has delivered, she give me the baby. The baby is automatically mine. It's not hers, because the eggs are not from, or let's say the egg is not from her womb. The sperm is not her boyfriend or her husband's sperm. It's my husband's sperm. So that's where some men missed it. If you want to use a surrogate to have a baby, you have to think twice. Think about it. Why am I doing this? Why are you doing this? Because your wife cannot carry the child in her womb. Maybe she has a lot of problems like endometriosis, fibroids, that may, even if she implants that egg or that embryo into her womb, she might likely lose the pregnancy. Instead of spending huge amount of money, in the end you lose that pregnancy. Why not just ask a lady who is very who her uterus is good, there is no obstruction, you know, in the way for that lady. That lady is clean, everything is clean, and allow her to achieve it. So in this case, I think it's even good. It's good for a lady to use a surrogacy instead of you spending money doing surgery to remove your fibroid and the fibroid comes back. So if I know surrogacy is not also easy. You have to spend money, a lot of money. I think in Nigeria, the surrogate can take like 1 to 2 million naira. That was then. That was about 3-4 years ago. I think this time now that things are very expensive, Nigeria might decide to take 3 million. Some of them can still take 1 to 2 million from you if maybe they are the God-fearing one. Maybe they just kind of like want to help the couple. Yeah, there are a lot of ladies who are doing it. They have been doing it. I researched online. A lady was saying she had done like 5 surrogates for people, for different women, and she's happy doing it. And she doesn't even care about those babies because they are not hers. It's not her eggs that they use in producing those babies. She only helped to carry those babies in her tummy. So I think if you really want to embrace that idea, it's good for you to be able to have a child. And the man should please support the ladies. Support your wife. If your wife bring the suggestion of having a child through a surrogate, you should also support her. Please don't leave her alone. Don't feel like she's not a woman by using a surrogate. There is no woman that is not a woman. Even if you don't have a child, you are a mother. I always say the fact that you do not have your own biological child does not mean that you are not a mother. There are a lot of children who are out there that you can take as your own. Even children that you teach as a teacher in the school, they are your children. Other people's children, they are your children. I know the world see it that way, but God does not see it that way. We are all God's children. We know that. And you taking care of another person's child, it's not even a sin, not to talk of your own child that is from your own body, like your egg. Because what is child? It's the egg that you produce that yield to children. People don't know. You think children just enter your womb, boom. No, it's your egg. It's your body produce it. There's no woman that does not have eggs in their body. It's just a problem, health problem, maybe, and some other problems that is as a result of this problem that makes that woman not to be able to conceive. All women are fertile. That's the language I always use. All women are fertile. The fact that you are not able to bring out a child from your womb does not mean you are not a woman. You are. You see your period every month, you ovulate, but you are not able to conceive because there are some obstruction on the way that makes you not to conceive. So men should also help their wife when their wife bring the idea of using a surrogate. Then another thing you can do when you feel that you cannot do a surrogate, you can do an adoption. Adopt a child. It's not a sin. Like here, I've seen a woman who adopted 2 children, a boy and a girl. The day she told me those children are not her biological children, I could not believe. They are all grown. They have children. She has grandchildren from those children. She said they were 2 years old when she adopted them. When they were 18, she told them she's not their biological mom. She said she was married. She married to a man before because she could not conceive. The man left her. The man, divorced her. She thought all was already gone, that her life was already gone, until she met another man, and the man told her not to worry, that he's going to be with her all through. And if you so much love children, you can do adoption. And she adopted a boy and a girl. They are all big now. They call mommy, mommy. You see how they are running. We were at the hospital when I met her. She's a very lovely person. So in this case, it's not a bad thing. Adopt a child. You know, in Africa setting, some people will even adopt that child. They'll be hiding me. If I want to adopt a child, me that you are seeing now, I will adopt to. The people like, let them say, why are you saying this, blah blah blah. No, adoption is not a sin. Adopt a child. If you're maybe you have a sibling at home, I know sometimes having your own sibling children, maybe your nephew, your niece, you want to go and take them. Sometimes it might cause chaos, it might cause problem for you, because in the future the father or the mother will say, I beg, give me my own child. I know Africa children, I know Africa setting, but here in diaspora, they won't. What that you adopt that child, some of the children, they have parents, they even know their parents, they won't even call them. They'll say, no, that she's not my mom, this is my mom. But Africa, after that child might have grown up, they will now say, go on, that is not your mother, she's not your mom, go and meet your mom. Here is even the mom now will now be coming and say, give me my own child, give me my child. No. So I will say, for me, avoid those kind of relationship adoption. Just go to an orphanage home, look for a child that have no trace of parents, adopt the child, take care of the child. She's yours. She's yours. Take care of the child. It's not only your own child that you gave birth to will take care of you. Sometimes your own children that you gave birth to will not take care of you. Another person will take care of you when you are old. So I am just trying to advise people the options or what you can embrace in order to be happy. In all of this, we are looking for happiness and joy. If you feel you cannot also adopt, maybe because of your religion, because of your background, because of yourself too, you have your own reason of not adopting. I'm not criticizing anyone. If you don't like, it's okay. It's not everybody that like adoption. You can also stay child free. You can live child free. Some people are living without a child until their old age. Not that they are having problem conceiving. Some of them, they have husband, they are married. The husband will say, I don't want a child. The woman will say, I don't want a child. Before they get married, that is their rule. they will say, please babe, no child, no children in this union, and they will stay till their old age. They are not worried. So they live child free, they enjoy their life. But if you feel you cannot be like that, you don't want to live a child free life, go and adopt a child. Okay, adopt a child. Adoption is good. It's good. I'm telling you, there are a lot of children who are out there seeking for a parent, just for someone they want to call mommy, daddy, somebody they want to hold. Don't let your family tell you not to adopt a child. Those your family who are telling you, don't adopt, don't do this one. They don't know what you are passing through. They don't know what is inside of you. Maybe you have a problem. Your doctor have already confounded that you cannot conceive, that you can't have a child. You will not say it out. You'll be hiding it, and your family will be, pressurizing you. Oh, go, don't adopt, don't do surrogacy, don't do this, go and get somebody to get pregnant. Oh, go and meet a man to get you pregnant. Oh, do this, do that. You will end up giving yourself hypertension and depression. So I will just advise you, please do whatever option is best for you. You can use IVF, egg donor. You can use embryo donation. You can adopt a child. Please, whatever you feel is good for you, embrace it. And thank you so much for watching my videos, and I hope that this my video, that you like it and you have gained a little knowledge from me, and you know someone who is out there trying to conceive, and this person don't know what to do, you are a friend to this person, you are a sister, you are a brother, you are close to these people, please, they are not going to be angry. I know some people will think, those people who are trying to conceive, you don't go close to them, you don't ask them questions, otherwise you don't know how they will react. Maybe they will cry. Me, I will not cry. If somebody asks me, oh Kate, what are you doing to get pregnant? I say, my sister, I've tried everything. I don't know. Do you know anything I can do? You never can tell who God will use to help you. If you feel you can talk to someone very close to you, it depends on your relationship with the person. You can call the person and ask, have you tried this? If the person says yes, okay, why not try the adoption? Try it, it will work. I know some couple, when you tell them adopt a child, they are like, hey, you asked me to adopt a child, how dare you? They might not say it to your face, but behind you, they'll say, see, that was that person telling you to adopt a child likes you. I'm telling you, the person likes you. The person have seen the mother and fatherhood in you, that you will be a good father or a good mother. That's what they are telling you. But you think they are just like trying to mock you. They are not mocking you. They really care. Some people really do care. Please, we are doing all of these things. He just wants in this life just for you to have somebody to call your own before we join our ancestors and our Lord. Okay, thank you guys for watching my video once again. Please share my video. Please share it. I'm begging you, share. People will like to listen. This thing I'm telling you, they will like to listen. Share my video and like. Thank you and subscribe. Bye. Once again, my name is Kate Alexi. Have a lovely Sunday. Bye.